Have you ever felt that it's too late to start something new, like somehow you missed your chance? Hi, I'm Donna, I'm 50 years old, and I'm about to start a 12-week health and fitness journey. I'm perimenopausal, so at the moment my body's going through so many changes. I feel now is the right time for me to get fit, healthy and strong. What I'm going to be using is a 5-step process, which actually I've used it many times before to work towards goals, and I'd like to share my process with you. It's something I've used which has really helped to get me off the sofa to the start line to get moving. So maybe you'd like to start something new, but there's something holding you back. Maybe you've got certain beliefs. For example, you might think you're too old to get started. You might think you've not got enough money. You might be thinking that it's not the right time, that the sun's not shining, for example. I used to have certain beliefs because I thought when you get perimenopausal, your metabolism slows down, which makes it like virtually impossible to lose weight. I just thought you just put on weight and you just end up with a roll of fat around the belly, for example. But actually that's not true. I realised it wasn't true because I went online and I started to look for inspiration from other women who, for them it was actually, they were able to do it. I started to find stories of women who were able to lose weight and they were able to get strong, fit and healthy and increase their stamina, for example, and they've done it in a healthy way without using steroids, diet pills or invasive treatments, because I was only interested in looking for women who'd done this by diet and exercise. The first step of the 5-step process is to become aware. And so you could ask yourself, what beliefs do you have about something? You could be asking yourself, for example, do I think that I'm too old to get started? Do I think that I'm trying to wait for the perfect time? Do I believe that I'm not surrounded by the right kind of people to do this thing? Do I believe that it's too expensive to do it? Do I believe that I've not got enough time, for example? There's so many different beliefs that you could have that are actually holding you back. For me, it was the belief that it's virtually impossible to lose weight in the perimenopausal stage of your life. So that was just holding me back. I wasn't even able to get moving because of that belief that I had. What about you? What's something that you want to start, but you feel that you've been held back from doing it, or you feel that you're holding yourself back from doing it? Step 2 of the process is imagine. Once I realised what I wanted to do to work on my health and my fitness, I started to imagine what it would look like. And to help me to do this, I used a vision board. This is my vision board. I took pictures of what I thought being fit and healthy looked like for me. So I got some images, I stuck them on a piece of paper and for me that was sufficient. I put them on this piece of paper. I look at these every now and then, every day I glance at these and it gives me some motivation to get going. The more I look at this, the more I can imagine myself getting fit and healthy like some of the people on here. So what kind of things could you imagine for yourself? What kind of images would you put on a vision board for yourself if you want to work towards a certain goal? Step 3 is believe. I was able to help myself believe that I could become strong and healthy by writing things down in my little book, a little cute book that my daughter bought for me. I started to write down little affirmations. So I would use this and I would write things in here like I am happy and I'm active and I'm fit, I'm healthy, I am strong. Most of the things that I wrote down were in the I am format. I would just write I'm flexible, I'm full of energy, all these kind of words that each day if I write them down or I look back and I read them, it just affirms in my mind that I'm becoming the kind of fit and healthy person that I want to become. When you write things down on paper, you start to affirm those things, and that's when it can help transformation to get going. It just helps your mind makes you start to believe. Step 4 is taking action. I realised for myself that I wasn't able to do this alone, that I wanted support. So what I done was I went and I joined a local gym, and at the gym they also gave me a healthy eating plan, and I decided that I would follow that. I'm someone who needs the help and the support and the weekly cheering on of telling me how good I'm doing. So I was happy to do that. I found it really helpful and supportive. And for me, taking action meant going to the gym twice a week, doing my food shopping once a week. Yeah, those kind of things keep me sticking to my goal of becoming healthy and fit. Let me ask you this. If you could take one piece of action today to get yourself off the start line or to work towards your goal, what would it be? Step 5 is to reflect on what you've done. I do that by using my planner. This is huge and it's so helpful. This is a law of attraction planner, and in here I write down my goals and I write down the actions that I'll be taking on those goals. So for example, in here I've written down I want to become fit and healthy within 12 weeks. And for me, the 12 weeks is just a start, because becoming fit and healthy is something for the rest of your life. But I'm not interested in doing anything drastic or any crash diets or anything unhealthy for your body. So in any case, I've written down become fit and healthy in here. Let me just say one moment. You can write down your goals in here. For example, I'll write down my goal to become fit and healthy, and then I'll write down my actions in here. So for example, I'll just put in here on a Sunday and on a Wednesday, go to the gym. I write down the time that I want to go to the gym, and I might also write down in here, for example, on a Saturday I'll go food shopping. Those 3 things I write in my planner. What I then do is on a Sunday I go back into my planner because I want to reflect on the process that I'm doing. I go back and I check and I have a look. Did I go to the gym on the day that I said I would go to the gym? And if I did, well done to me. And if I didn't, why not? I'll have a look. Did I go shopping once a week? Yes or no? Why did I not? And what I like to do then is to see if there's reasons for why I didn't actually do the thing. And if that's the case, I can then make adjustments to my plan for the following week, so that each time I'm trying to improve myself. And the point is that you just want to improve on things, want to make progress, want to be consistent, but it doesn't need to be perfect. I'd like to say that I've used these planners for about the last 7 years. Each year I get myself a new planner, and I think it's just so helpful. And there's also so much room in here where you can use to reflect on certain things, on the goals that you're working towards. It's really motivational. I do have an affiliate link to the planner if you're interested in getting one of these for yourself, and if not, just use a notebook or a piece of paper to write your goals on. So what I'd like to ask you is what's actually holding you back from working towards a particular goal, or from starting something in your 40s or in your 50s or beyond? It's never too late, and you don't have to do it alone, because I'm here to walk this journey with you. If what I had to say today inspired you, then it would be lovely if you could just leave me a small comment and give me a like. And of course you can subscribe, because each week I will be uploading a new film. Thanks so much for watching, and let's walk this journey together. Bye bye.